What's going on, everybody? It's your boy the Weasel, back for another video. In this video I'll be discussing a very serious topic about the Denver Diddler, aka Poop Nice. So about 6 or 7 years ago he decided to up and move from Florida to Denver, Colorado. I was living in Denver, Colorado at the time, had seen a bunch of his Liquor Slam videos. Thought it'd be really cool to meet up with him, hang out, have a few drinks. Went down, met him downtown Denver. He was an alright guy, kind of strange, but you know, it is what it is. We actually became good friends, hung out quite a bit over the next 2 years, and made a lot of videos together. You can find them all over YouTube. About 2 years into our friendship, we were downtown one night, and he's on the phone with a female, and you know, talking really dirty to her, talking about some of the things that he had done to her and with her in the past, and sexual things. And I thought, you know, maybe he actually does get girlfriends, because up until that point, up until today, I have yet to see him with a female, and so does everyone else that hangs out with the guy. So when I hear him talking one night to this girl, I thought, wow, okay, maybe he actually does get girls. So as you might imagine, it struck my curiosity as to who this girl was and how come, you know, you never bring her around. Well, he kind of blew that off, and you know, we went on with the night, and in the next 2 following weeks, she had continued to call him, and he would continue to talk extremely dirty and vulgar, sexual towards her, and talked a lot about the relationship that they had. Suddenly one day, you know, 2 or 3 weeks after I found out about this whole thing and was questioning him, he decided to totally blow the girl off and tell her he didn't want anything to do with her anymore. The girl was heartbroken and kind of going crazy, and you know, she came into my comments on one of my videos asking me about Chris. So of course, me being curious, I asked her about her relationship with Chris, and she was 21 years old at the time when we were having this conversation. She told me that about 5 years ago, 5 years prior, she had met him and had a relationship with him for about a year and a half. Anyone that knows simple math knows that that puts the girl at about 14, 15 years old when she met Chris and had this relationship with him. She told me that Chris, her mom had a crush on Chris. Her mom was Chris's age, and you know, she had a crush on him, saw him on YouTube, wanted to meet him, and hopefully have a relationship with him. Unfortunately for her, Chris was not into girls his own age. He was into girls quite younger than him, and he actually took a liking to her daughter, which is Elizabeth M. They had a relationship for some time. Chris would tell her things like, you know, I want to marry you, spend the rest of my life with you, and I want you to have my babies, and I'm going to be rich and give you everything you've ever wanted. Telling a young girl, you know, things that are going to excite her and things that she wants to hear if she has daddy issues and things like that. Well, apparently things got a little uncomfortable for him as the girl started talking to her friends and people at school that she was in a relationship with a famous guy on YouTube. And a detective come by one day to the apartment, actually the motel where he was staying. Chris was gone somewhere out and about, and he came home to find this detective's business card in the door. So he up and moved to Denver, Colorado. He continued talking to the girl, telling her things like, you know, I'm going to move you out here. I want you to have my kids, this and that, just to get the girl, obviously, to do what he wanted. And then when he eventually got tired of it, and decided he would move on. He just threw her in the garbage, just so to speak. The girl got very upset, as you might imagine, and started telling everybody all about this relationship that they had had. She used to have a channel called Ellie El Vivo. Of course, you know, hearing all this stuff was quite disgusting, but I still wasn't 100% sure whether or not it was true. Maybe the girl was just some crazed fan and, you know, making all this stuff up. Well, about 3 years ago, the girl's new boyfriend came forward in the comments on her channel and started talking about this with some of us. A YouTuber by the name of Madawix had gone into the comment section and was asking her if these things were true, and her new boyfriend, which is now her husband, came into the comments in her defense, very angry, wanting everyone to leave her alone, which is understandable, but he wrote this long paragraph before they disappeared, basically saying that Shoenice took advantage of her, used her, and you know, mistreated her to the fullest extent, and you know, pretty much confirmed that everything that she said was true and that she had issues because of it, and you know, pretty much wanted everyone to leave her alone. I urge everyone out there to upload this video onto their channel and spread the news, spread the awareness, and let it be known to his fan base and everyone else on YouTube what kind of an individual he is. Thank you very much. This is the Weasel reporting live from an undisclosed location. Until next time.